I think I don't know about how feasible this might be, but maybe you could, you're the maybe a technical, you've got some technical wisdom here. It's as long as AI prevents you or if you have a prompt that says, I would like to write something in the style of J.K. Rowling, let's say, and it's learned how J.K. Rowling writes Harry Potter. As long as that's not allowed, then, in terms of recreating things and then passing off the information or the book that's created as being like something that's been rediscovered in somebody's attic and has been written by J.K. Rowling, would that work, or is that being a bit idealistic?
Potentially, because what if somebody just does have a writing style that's like J.K.? What if it's kind of that they may just naturally write in a certain way? And I think, so yeah. I think there's also the matter of ideas do get shared, and that is how people learn.
Yeah.
So again, how far do we go with saying, oh, that's mine, you can't use it? It's kind of like, so I think there's a differentiation between emulating somebody on purpose for your own financial gain. That's slightly different to taking what they've created and masking it as yours for your own. I think that's to me very clearly wrong. Emulating somebody else to develop your own style, if you have a natural tendency in that way, but you're looking at J.K. Rowling as your role model, I think is natural. I think it's the deliberate nature of it and the purpose of it that kind of varies. But again, it's hard to differentiate. And then it's
the difference between being influenced by somebody's writing style and simply passing off, isn't it? So
it is. And then how do you prove intent, and how do you? So it does get complicated. And again, I think this other thing of like, what if some of the early philosophers had just said like, you can't use that, I mean? It was actually there are
it's like the Isaac Newton idea about standing on the shoulders of giants, isn't it? So
yes, it is.
Where everybody has always, if you're a writer, you've always been influenced by other writers. You're not writing in a vacuum, are you? So
no, and that's the nature of creativity. It takes something and then it kind of spins around and it comes out in another form, and that's how it works. So it's an interesting one.